Hiya, so we've been driving for the best part of, left at 9:30, 10:30, 11, 3 hours, just over 3 hours, and we're stopping for some lunch. I brought mine, my husband's buying some for himself, and we'll have a coffee. We've really enjoyed just chatting. Started listening to an audiobook. It was at his suggestion actually, which hasn't happened before. And it's one called Torn Trousers, and it's about a South African couple who moved from Johannesburg, and they quit their jobs, they leave everything behind, and they go to run a tourist destination in Botswana. And it really excites me when people are doing risky things like that. So I love listening to it. I think we're up to chapter 6 or 7. We've only been listening to it for about an hour and a half, so it's still early days in the book. But I guess in life we've done some risky things, and so at times we can be a bit risk shy now. We're mid-40s, but I'd like to think that if ever push came to shove, I'd be willing to do something extra special, to have a life of purpose and a life that I love. Yeah, right now is a really special time with our kids in high school, and that's an adventure in and of itself. So I'm happy with where we're at, but I do love listening to other people having, left the grind and gone to do something amazing, and it just inspires me and encourages me that there's always potential there for dreams to come to fruition. So it's very wet today. We're central North Island in New Zealand, and it's a winter's day. It's just wet and cold. It's meant to be kind of stormy this weekend, so I think in parts of the country it's stormy. I don't know what it's going to be like in Auckland. I'm really hoping it's going to be great weather for this cousin of ours, and that she's going to have a good celebration. So hopefully the further north we go, the better weather gets. That'll be really good. Apparently there's going to be a big fireworks display, but if the weather's anything like this up there, then we won't be having it. So just got to hope the weather either clears up or isn't as bad further north. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you a few bits as we're travelling. Hopefully we can see something. I couldn't see anything of Ruapehu at all. It was completely covered in clouds, so we didn't see anything. Maybe we'll be able to see something of Auckland City, so I can show you some of that. I'm sure there'll be other bits and pieces that we'll be able to film, but with this weather, pretty yucky, and visibility is limited. But yeah, just nice having a chat with my husband, nice spending time, and nice not having to answer all the 20,000 questions that teenagers can have when you are on these road trips, have time to talk about important things. And especially listening to this couple who have done this crazy thing, like what would we do or what do we plan to do? But all we know for sure is that whatever it is, we're really looking forward to it, because I know that we'll do something fun. Not even fun, that's such an overused word. I know that we'll do something meaningful when the time comes, and for now, seeing our last two teenagers get through high school and get started in life, and just making sure that we're solid and sound and available for them. Truly sorry for the shaky phone. I don't have a gadget with me that's going to keep it steady, so I'm hoping that it's not terribly shaky and you can watch it. My apologies.
Then that I noticed how high the sinks were.
Tanta leapt to his feet, laughing. Aha! Fooled you!
Alright, so we headed home. It's been a full weekend of travel. We didn't leave till late today, left at 11 a.m. It's now 7 p.m. We stopped twice. No, this is our second stop. And it's been worth it, right?
I think so, yeah. I've enjoyed the time with you.
Well, thanks.
It's been fun.
It is fun, but it's a mission. And
It's a mission, yeah.
it's also like just thinking through the expense of it. We travelled by car because it's cheaper, and when you're trying to reduce your expenses, it's just, that's a drink bottle. That wasn't an animal in our car. The quickest way would be to fly, but taking the car means all this extra time travelling, but it was worth it to catch up with family. It was fun having a party, like a celebration, and also the time together, I guess. Majority of the time we've actually been listening to an audiobook, and I'm hoping we get to finish it before we get home. But yeah, it's been a good weekend, and I think it was a good decision.
No, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
I like the time with you. I like to catch up with family, see my parents. Haven't seen them since lockdown.
Yeah.
Sort of reconnecting with some extended family that they haven't had much to do with for the last few years, but
Yeah.
I think
Oh my goodness, my eyes.
yeah. And the time with you, like I've enjoyed just travelling, listening to a book, talking. It's been good.
Yeah,
just
it has
time
been
together.
good. So we've brought some French bakery to take home to the kids. I always like taking something home for them. Didn't hear much. In fact, we did message our daughter last night, just the both of them really, but she replied, and we were having some interactions, and we sent her a photo, and her reply in the end was, "Look, Mum, I love you lots, but I'm trying to go to sleep. Good night. Have fun."
Yeah.
It was pretty cute.
So, she was naked.
She was. I think everything's gone okay at home. I'm not particularly worried. We're just going to get home and try and recover the evening and get ready for a week tomorrow. So all in all, 100% good decision, good weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.